Home Depot, one of my favorite stores that I like to browse in and spend most of my time in. So take this ride with us and we're going to show you how to do this. So here we go. Home Depot, here we come. All right, here we are at Home Depot, going in here to get the device. I'm gonna show you exactly where to go get it in case you wanna use one of these in your house. It's very, very economical, very useful.
Electrical.
Large base, dimmers, sound, and wiring devices. We're gonna go down here and see how they got the special, and some of them will have it here in this department, and some of them will have it in the receptacle department. So we'll go here first. I usually go here first, plus I like to go over here anyway. I like to see the new gadgets they got. Wow, look at this new stuff they got. Wow, look at this. This is a plug-in light dimmer that you can control. We got one of those in the house that you can control with your phone. Okay, very nice stuff. Neutron and Leviton is doing. Okay, we're gonna go up here where the receptacles are located, and we're just gonna look for our device. And I hope that they have it. There's one that's black. Okay, this is a USB right here. Here's one. We got the stuff and we are headed towards our installation zone. And you're gonna like our installation zone. Very nice what we doing at my trade school, Global Vocational Training Center. You will really like what we have done. We are on Laurel Street, downtown Columbia, South Carolina. And notice that the very strategic location that we got, and that was by the grace of the Most High. Because when we came to Columbia, South Carolina, this is what the city gave us here at the USC Incubator. And notice that the bus station, the city bus station, is right across the street. So the individuals that we are serving, that in distressed communities that don't have rides, they can get on the bus and come right across the street into the school. Come on. Incubator on 1225 Laurel Street. This is where our school is located, and this is where we're going to do the installation of the device that we bought at Home Depot. Come on in the house. This is the USC Incubator, as you can see, Global Vocational Training Center. Okay, and this is our table where we put all our promotional material, GBTC, and this is our newsletter that my beautiful wife, talented wife, Charlene, done. Okay, let's go downstairs and get busy. Right now, we're going to install this device that we bought at Home Depot that has USB, where you can plug your iPhone and charge your iPhone or your Android into those, and it has two plugs, one on top and one on bottom. But the first thing that we want to do before we start installing this, we want to make sure that we have turned the breaker off. This little tester right here, it tests and see how we got power coming into this receptacle, coming out of this receptacle. If you look at this, come up closer. If you look at this, it's a very helpful, handy tool that you can get at Lowe's or either Home Depot. They come with Southwire. Klein has a good one, okay? It tells you that if you got an open ground, you have one light in the middle, tells open ground. If you got an open neutral, it'll light up. There's one light on the end. If you have an open hot ground, that open means that if it's not connected or if it's broken, then you have no lights. So open, hot, no lights will light up. If you have a hot and ground reverse, then you're going to have the red light on the left and the yellow light is going to light up on the right. No lights in the middle. If you have a hot and neutral reverse, then you're going to have a red light on the left, and the yellow's going to light in the middle. If you have a correct wiring, everything is correct, then you're going to get 2 lights. If there's no power coming out, remember, we're going to have no lights. So we're going to stick it in there and make sure. So the breaker is off, no lights. So make sure that the power is off. Get you one of these little testers right here. So the power is off. Since we know that now, first thing we do is take the plate off. Use my flathead screwdriver, my Craftsman's flathead. We're gonna take the plate off. All right, take that little screw off, and I'm gonna sit that right there. And then I'm gonna take the receptacle out. I'm gonna use my favorite drill, my Milwaukee drill, and I'm gonna take it out. All right, take the screws out. Take this screw out. Notice I got it on slow speed because I don't have to grind those screws because these screws are very soft. They will strip easily. So take your time with these screws. So we're going to take our hook loose, take our hot loose first, hot wire loose first. Okay. Nice hook there. So I'm going to unhook it. Take my neutral. Hot, neutral, ground last. We're going to keep that thing grounded until we take all this power loose. We know, even though we know we haven't got power still, be careful. Okay, then I'm going to take my hot. This is my bare ground wire. I'm sorry I said hot, but my ground wire. Sometimes I just, tongue get ahead of myself. So I'm going to take this ground loose, and we got the receptacle out, and then we're going to install this one. Okay. All right. Oh, just hold up. Get my ground wire in there. We're going to hook it. We might have to back this screw out just a little bit so we can get that ground in there. So we're going to get that ground in there. See how I hooked that ground around there? Always put your ground clockwise, the direction that you are tightening the screw. So I'm putting my ground clockwise, and I like to take my wire strippers and pinch that ground connection a little bit to get it in there secure. So that's a nice secure. Now I can tighten that thing down. Tighten it down. I don't want to bite my lip, tighten it down, but put a good tight on it. And then from the ground, then we can put our neutral in. Remember, this is reverse this time. Ground, neutral, hot. And when you take it in the loose, hot, neutral, ground. So that is a lot of wire right there. So I'm going to clip a little bit off so we won't have any copper showing. And this is my neutral. Neutral goes on the silver. I'm going to put it down in there. See that? It's down in there. Now tighten it down. Tighten that thing down. Yeah. Lock it down, but don't tighten it too hard to where you break the plastic and bite the hole in your lip. Some electricians do that. When you go take it off, man, you got to get a jackhammer to get it off. So now I'm going to do my hot last. Cut that off a little bit, okay? Cutting it off.
Show where exactly you're putting it in.
Put it in here.
Okay, show.
See right here? All right. I'm going to hold that so it won't come out until I tighten it. So while I'm tightening it down, and we put the torque on it, not too much, break it. All right, I'm going to barely tug on it to make sure that it's straight, okay? And then turn it around because I like for my ground to be down below on the bottom. Then we got our USBs, and I like to bend these wires in here so it won't put pressure on the connection. Bend them in with my hands first. Put it in. See how it's going in there now? Real nice and smooth. Get my Milwaukee drill. Get it ready, and you don't have to have it on high speed, y'all. go. See? The bottom screw in there. All right, and you're gonna put your cover plate on. We forgot to get a black cover plate. We got a white GFI plate, so we're gonna show you this for training purposes, but in your home, you might wanna go out and get a black cover plate. So I'll put the cover plate, and notice these cover plates already got the screws in here. So I'm gonna put one here. Screw it in with my flat. Screw it down. On the bottom, I like for my screws to be horizontal. Okay? See how that's horizontal? Keep all my screws horizontal throughout the house. Keep everything uniform. Put that plate on. And that screw horizontal. So the next thing we're going to do is to go to our breaker box. And we're going to turn on the power and see if it works. Got my little tester. See what we got. Hit my tester, put it in. Bam, bam, there's two lights. So what are those two lights are telling us right here? Come closer. The two lights are telling us that the wiring is correct. Correct wiring. I'm going to test the bottom. See, correct. This is a very useful tool. It'll tell you exactly what's wrong with your wiring for receptacles. Get them at Home Depot or Lowe's. Okay?
How much they cost like?
This one right here is about $21. And it's worth it. It's worth it. Okay? So there it is. Your USB receptacle. It's a wrap.